So with regards to snake keeping as a hobby, there's several different families of snakes that are usually kept. We've got things like we saw before, the black-headed pythons and the womans. They're our terrestrial snakes. The children's python family, so children's, spotteds and stimsons, they're all fairly abundant. And the carpet python family is the biggest. Now, they've all got fairly similar care requirements, but there is some exceptions to the rule. And one of them is this guy here. This is a diamond python. I think one of the prettiest snakes available in captivity. But with regards to care, they are a little bit different. We used to call a phenomenon called diamond python syndrome. It's not any sort of disease or anything like this. It's just with regards to the care, there's little things that they need that are extra than other snakes, and often they get left behind. So as far as UV goes, we generally consider snakes don't require UV light. Diamond pythons do come out during the day and sit on logs to bask, so these guys do actually require it. The other thing that's a bit strange, with regards to cooling them down, a lot of people are aware that you've got to keep snakes warm for them to thrive in captivity, and we only actually cool them down when we want them to breed. It spurs on the breeding season when they warm back up. With most snakes, if you don't want them to breed, you don't cool them down, because you can feed them year-round, handle them year-round. Diamond pythons are really bizarre in that we have seen cases when if they're not cooled down, these guys do start to suffer and go off food and things like this. So again, they're a really, really cool pet, but they are one thing that if you would like to keep these guys, there is heaps of other carpet pythons that don't require it, but they are a pretty snake. If you do want to make the extra effort, it just means you've got to do a little bit extra research and make sure you know what you're doing, because unfortunately these guys have been regarded as a little bit harder to care for, but they're a great pet nonetheless, and definitely worth the effort.